Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Good morning, children. Today you are going to learn the differences between true solution, colloidal solution, and suspension. In the second part of this second chapter in chemistry is matter around us pure. First type is true solution. True solution is a homogeneous mixture of two or more materials. In a solution, all the components appear as a single phase, which means the solute and solvents are properly mixed in the liquid state. Okay. Example, sugar solution. Particles cannot be isolated from true solutions by using filter paper, which is not apparent to the naked eye. Sugar dissolved in water and makes a transparent solution. And nature of the solution, it's a homogeneous and it is transparent solution. And size of the particles present is lesser than 1 nanometer. Second type is colloids or colloidal solution. Colloidal solution are the type of mixture where the solute is uniformly distributed in the solvent. Colloids usually contain substances that are evenly dispersed in another. In such mixtures, the substance that is dispersed is called the dispersed phase, whereas the substance in which it is dispersed is said to be in the dispersed medium. Okay. So some examples, paint, we can say paint, milk, starch dissolved in water. Okay. And this is a heterogeneous mixture and it is translucent one and its particle size is 1 nanometer to 1000 nanometer. The third type is suspension. The suspension is the mixture where the solute does not get dissolved, rather gets suspended in the liquid and float freely in the medium. A suspension is defined as a heterogeneous mixture in which the solid particles are spread throughout the liquid without dissolving. Understood? So here in this slide we learnt about what is the meaning of the true solution, colloidal solution and suspension. Actually, we learnt the definition of these. Okay. Then some examples. Sugar solution is an example for true solution. Starch or paint, milk dissolved in water is an example for colloidal solution. And soil or mud mixed with water is an example for suspension. Okay. Then true solution always it is homogeneous and colloidal solution and suspended solution are heterogeneous in nature. Then external appearance, this is transparent, which is true solution is transparent one and colloidal and suspensions are translucent solutions. And size particle for true solution it is very small, okay, very tiny. So it is lesser than 1 nanometer. So it is does not show the Tyndall effect, isn't it? So next one, colloidal solution, it is having the particles of size 1 nanometer to 1000 nanometer. If the particle size is more than 1000 nanometer, we can say that it is suspension particles. Next category is diffusion. So when the given solution is diffused through the parchment paper or filter paper, in true solution all the particles and the solvent, all are filter. Okay, all are passed through that filter paper or parchment paper. They can easily, they can smoothly, they can come. Okay, they can filter. Then colloidal solution, particles of the colloidal solution do not diffuse or pass through the parchment paper, but it is easily through the filter paper. For suspension, we know that the particle size are quite big. So the particles of the suspension do not pass through the parchment or filter paper. Sedimentation. Okay, when we are keeping that solutions for some time without any disturbance, if we are keeping means, in true solution the particles will not sediment. In colloidal also the particles will not sediment, but in suspension particles will sediment at the bottom of the container. Okay, next one is visibility of particles. We know that in true solution particles are very tiny one. It is having the size of 10 power minus 9 meter. Okay, 1 nanometer, lesser than 1 nanometer it is. So it is invisible through the naked eye. Then colloidal solution, the particles are visible through the electron microscope but not through the naked eye. But in suspension, the particles are visible through the naked eye as well as under the electron microscope. Okay. So in true solution, the Tyndall effect does not produce, but in colloidal and suspension, Tyndall effect will be produced. In solution, the component that dissolves the other component is called the solvent. The component that is dissolved in the solvent is called the solute. For example, in sugar solution, water is the solvent and sugar is a solute. Second type is colloids. In colloid, the substance that is dispersed is called as the dispersed phase, whereas the substance in which it is dispersed is said to be in the dispersed medium. Third type is suspension. In a suspension, the solid particles are spread throughout the liquid without dissolving in it. Now we are going to learn some common examples of colloids. There are commonly 8 types are there. First one is foam type. The name of the colloidal solution is foam, in which the gas particles are dispersed in the medium liquid. Okay, in the liquid medium, the gas particles are dispersed. For example, the shaving cream lather used for shaving purposes, the whipped cream we get to see in the cream batter, soda water, so all these things foam type of solution. Next type is solid foam. In that, gas particles are mixed on the solid medium. Example, cake, bread, pumice stone. Next one is aerosol. Here 2 types are there, liquid aerosol and solid aerosol. When the liquid particles are present in the gas medium, it is called as liquid aerosol. Like the same, when the solid particles are present in the gas medium, it is called as solid aerosol. The aerosol sprays that we either use as a personal perfume products usually contain aerosol. Okay. Then the various types of insecticide spray or repellents we used against the mosquitoes or other insects. Then smog or the smoke and the fog combination, which creates a thick, slowly moving colloidal material. It is naturally occurring in fog and clouds. So this is the example for, these are the examples for liquid aerosol. Next one is solid aerosol. The naturally occurring smoke or man-made fire smoke carries suspended particles in the air, isn't it? Then dust storm or simply dust in the atmosphere, also examples for solid aerosol. Next type is emulsion, which means the liquid state is present in the liquid medium. Liquid particle is present in the liquid medium. Both are liquids. It forms a emulsion solution. For example, naturally occurring milk, mayonnaise, and various types of cosmetic lotion. Next type is gel. In gel, the liquid particles are present in solid. Example, curd, cheese, jellies, then butter and bread spread, all the jelly products. These are the some examples. Next type is salts. Salts means solid is present in the liquid medium. Solid salts means solid is present in the solid medium. Okay, so examples are paints, some ink and other products, then various products for insulation and other cushion materials, so alloys, colored glass, gemstones, all are the examples for salts. Some more pictorial examples for colloids. Okay children, the remaining topics we will learn through the upcoming videos. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you.